Hello and welcome to Afro Tales, where every tale hides a shadow and some whispers are never meant to be heard. Let's get into the story. They say the land remembers what we try to forget. I always thought that was something old women muttered while tending to their fires, something poetic and harmless. I thought I understood the difference between myth and reality, between stories and danger, but I didn't. What happened in Mbanta wasn't a story. It was a warning, and I think it's still unfolding. It had been over a year since the three of us had been together. Kemi was now working with the Lagos fashion house, high profile, high stress. Tola was back in Abuja working for an NGO. I was freelancing in Kano, juggling editing gigs and voiceover jobs. Life was pulling us in different directions, so I suggested we get away off the grid. I found us a house in Mbanta on a travel site. A clay-walled compound surrounded by a forest, no neighbors, no noise, and peace. We'll get possessed by spirits, Kemi joked during a voice call, or worse, even eaten alive by mosquitoes. Better than being possessed by your job, I teased. Tola, as usual, just smiled gently. We need this, she said, to reset. She was right, but some places don't want you to reset. Some places want you broken. The journey to Mbanta took over 7 hours. Paved roads turned into gravel, then red earth. Our driver refused to go all the way to the house. I don't drive near that forest, he said, avoiding eye contact. Too many stories. That should have been our second warning. The first was the listing itself. It had no reviews, no photos of the inside. The house was old, beautiful in a crumbly way. The walls were hand-painted with old tree and charcoal spirals. Carvings of faces, some peaceful, others screaming, watched from the rafters. A shrine room sat in the back, with a sliding wooden door carved with strange symbols. Mama Ozioma, our host, had eyes like river stones, dark and ancient. She handed us the keys with fingers covered in ash. Do not open the shrine, she said. And do not follow the drumming at night. What drumming? Kemi asked. You'll know. On the second day, after a lazy breakfast of boiled plantain and eggs, we wandered into the bush behind the house. We weren't trying to look for anything, just stretching our legs, taking photos. That's when we found the path, a narrow trail, overgrown and barely visible, like the earth was trying to reclaim it. We followed it because we were curious, because something pulled us. It led to a clearing where the air was strangely cold. In the center stood a tree, blackened bark, a twisted shape like a dancer caught mid-scream. Red cloth strips hung like flesh. At its base, a circle of white stones. Inside, bones, not animals, small and fragile. I don't like this, Tola whispered. Then she froze. Do you hear that? We all did. A humming. Faint, feminine, like a lullaby, underwater. Then a voice, not from any of us, softly said, "She belongs to us now." We ran. I don't even know how we found the house again. That night, the drumming started. The sound came from the forest, slow, steady, like a heartbeat. It played all night. Tola didn't sleep. She sat by the window, staring into the darkness. In the morning, she was different, distant. She said she was fine, but kept glancing at the tree line like something was waiting. We'll tell Mama we're checking out early, she said. This place is not normal. But Mama was gone. Her compound was locked. The villagers we had seen the day before, silent. No children, no elders, no dogs. Tola disappeared that night. I woke up to her door swinging open, wind howling through the hallway. Her shoes were gone. Her necklace snapped in half on the ground. We searched the forest again. At the tree, the red pieces of cloths were moving. Even though there was no wind, there were now 3 sets of bones in the circle. Kemi began to unravel. She started talking in shadows, standing in front of the shrine door for hours. One night, I heard her whispering Tola's name, begging her to come back. Tola, Tola, come back. Tola, come back. Then she screamed. I found her scratching her own arms, drawing blood, saying she could hear them in the walls. They said she's still here, she cried. But not all of her. Not all of her. I tried my hardest to get us out. I packed, found the road, but the path looped. No matter where we walked, we ended right back at the clearing. The forest wouldn't let us go. The door opened by itself. Inside was a circle of salt, a mirror blackened at the edges, and a dozens of tiny wooden dolls, each with a name. Some names were smudged, others were fresh. One had Tola's full name carved in the back. Another had mine. Kemi's doll was gone. I ran back to her room. She was gone too. In her place, a note scrawled in charcoal on the wall. Montamba does not give, Montamba takes. I screamed until my throat tore. The third night, the forest was alive with voices. I could hear my friends laughing and weeping in the trees. They said my name. They begged me to stay. Sade. 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 Stay with us, Sade. Don't leave us, Sade. Sade. I don't remember how I got out. I remember a light, a road, a car honking. When I woke up, I was in the hospital in Enugu. The doctor said I'd been missing for a week. The police found me near a construction site, half naked, dehydrated, whispering about a tree that eats time. No one found Tola or Kemi. And the Airbnb page? It vanished. I decided to move to Lagos. I sleep with the lights on now. I've changed my number 3 times. But the drumming has followed me. It followed me home. It plays softly in the spaces between seconds, in quiet moments when the city noise fades. Last week, a package arrived. No return address. Inside was a wooden doll. No name, but it had Kemi's ring tied to its neck. I burned it. But some things do not burn. Some things, like Montamba, wait. And I think one day, when I'm tired enough, I'll answer to the drums and follow the path and finally understand what it means to belong to the land. And that's another tale from the heart of Africa. If you're feeling the vibes, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with your favorite part. New stories drop every week. Don't miss out. And again, thank you for watching Afro Tales.